right, everybody. That was a song called Can't We All Just Get Along Little Dog and name it something cool and take it for walks every day in the park? Welcome to Art Club. I've seen a lot of new faces here at Art Club. It's not funny. That means a lot of you have been breaking the first 17 rules of Art Club, which is don't think or talk or go to Art Club unless you have one of those little Art Club cards. Other than that, no. But if anybody here has any more gold, just give it to us and we'll figure it out. Somebody's got to be upstairs watching the bar. And Terry, I'll have you designate somebody. For those of you who don't know, Terry is my producer. And we get along pretty good for the most part. I, for one, like money, so we argue about that quite a bit on how much he deserves versus how much he does. Actually does for me. I'm not here to split hairs, but anyways, I'm here to draw. I don't know where I'm going with this or why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Hi. Hey. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the comment. Really means a lot. Just drawing a little circle right there. See that? Do you see that, Hi? Drawing a little circle. And I'm going to put your name in there. Hi. There you are. I don't do that very often, Hi. But I did it for you. Well, I think you're awesome. Hi. Abby, that is a death trap wanting to happen now. No, you don't want to do that, sweetie. No, Abby. Come on. You don't have to run like that. Jeez. She acts like I'm gonna Thanos her ass or something like that. My cat, in case anybody was wondering. Not gonna lie? Is that what NGL means? What does NGL mean? Remind me? Well, there was once outside my house, there was if you're still there, Mr. Mouth, when I was outside my house one night, there was this big old fat ugly ship that came by and it tried to get my cat. And that's what I was talking about. How did I draw this? Well, I don't know. Put your name here, didn't like that comment. Oopsie daisy. You're gonna have to rephrase the comment there. Mr. Put your name here said something about the boobs. Everybody, just so you know. Said something about the boobs. YouTube didn't like that, even though it's the BoobTube TV. We're all here to watch one thing, and I think it's one thing worth talking about. It's right there. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Sounds like a golly gosh darn dang politician there. And you know what we do with politicians around these parts, don't you, friends? Oh, golly gosh darn dang, that's right. We invite them in for dinner. We treat them with respect. But we don't roll over and lick their boots. Kindly, there's the door. Now get the hell out of my house. No, you may not have any more water. I gave you enough. I did the neighborly thing. Now get the hell out. Sorry, folks. It's been a long day. Terry, would you get these politicians out of my house, please? My producer's not doing his job. My producer / bodyguard. Just don't make no sense, everybody. Anybody? Hi, what do you think is going on around here? What do you think I'm drawing? How do you think I'm doing this? It's some kind of... It's It's an ancient art form that only the ancient ones can. Well, I'm not that old. I'm only 176 years old. That's right. I was born in 1877 under a full moon, under the banner of the demons that swell in the lakes of fire before your very eyes. But only in the movies. Here we don't talk about that much. We just draw boobs and get on with it. Alright, now let's draw some kind of maybe like some wings or something. Chicken wings. No. Just like angel wings. Angel hair pasta. No. Therma, would you be quiet? I'm tired of your knock-knock jokes. That's my water heater. I know, darling. I know, but nobody's gonna believe me. They just think you're just knocking around like a water heater does when it's in its death throes. They don't know what you're actually saying. Only I know, because I know you so well. Her name's Therma. I love her. But she tells the worst knock-knock jokes. Sometimes they're alright, but most of the time, they're just crap. Why not? It's the best thing to have on your arm. At all times. You never know who's gonna need one. Alright. Maybe just some little chicken wings here. There we go. And then a little booty shake there. So maybe a dead fish coming up the corner. I'm just gonna give it what it needs. There we go. It's waving at you, hi. Oh, Therma, you going to sleep? Therma. With an attitude like that, she can get far in this world. But she's really got to learn how to tell better jokes. Therma, you gotta learn how to tell better jokes. Therma, the water heater, gotta learn how to tell better jokes. Therma, oh yeah. Yeah, alright. Thanks everybody. Thanks for chiming in there. I didn't realize so many people knew that song. You sound like an angelic choir. I really do appreciate that. How do you like them apples? He has a hole in his head. Maybe. A weird ass eyeball too. It's gonna just be black. I'm gonna send this to Antarctica as soon as I'm done with it. Don't you worry. As soon as I get funding for the postage it's gonna take to mail this to Antarctica. You'd be surprised, it's pretty expensive. Shipping will get you. Let's fix that chin, that jawline, the head. Now go to sleep. Fish face. Look at that little fish face. That's a fish mouth. And then a fish eyeball. These are fish people. Isn't that Aquarius? Aquarius? I've been alone for a long time. I've been alone. What's the song right there? Jupiter boom boom. I've been alone for a long time. I've been alone for a long time. Getting bored, hearing my goddamn voice over again. Oh, getting bored, sick of my damn ear in the background, looking at myself. I hate my face. I think I'll eat it or serve it to the dogs. Yeah, gone country, but I hate my body shape, and I smell don't smell good, pretty good either. It's been a long time since I've taken a shower. Everybody smelling me now. Oh Lord, won't you give me an hour in the bathroom? In the bathroom, it's gonna get steamy, cause I'm gonna take a shower and clean myself. Yeah, that's right. I hope somebody was recording that, because I'm never gonna remember that. So I really do hope somebody was recording that. And I have an extra scrunchie if anybody needs one. Just, I like to be prepared. God damn, that's a good song. It sucks when you know what your gifts are, your talents are. And folks, my talent is writing beautiful country western songs right on the spot, and that was one of them. And that's how we roll around here. And that should be everything I say could be that's how we roll around here. That's how we see, it's right there. Every step every little boot every whatever. You get the point. Thank you very much. Thanks, B. I appreciate that. Because it does act, it's like some kind of zombie. It's some kind of like infection that takes over your mind. That's what music does. It gets in your brain like a little, well, that's why they call them earworms. They get stuck in your brain and they start eating all the brain matter, like the brain material, like the gray matter and stuff. You know that your brain is like gray? It's like gray. You open it up and then when it gets oxygen, that's when it turns bright pink, and that's when it's for good eating. Then you just tell all your friends, get over there because the buffet's open. Little brain buffet. Little brain buffet. Whoa, whoa, the brain buffet on a good old Sunday afternoon after church. All that kind of stuff, you know? I'm not, maybe I am preaching to the choir, but I think it's worth checking out. After you get done going to the record store and buying my new album. Going ricochet, ricochet, that's about something about ricochet bullets or something. I don't know, something stupid. I write good stuff though. It's just the premise is just kind of stupid. The story is beautiful. It's an ancient story of loving Redemption. Anywho, that reminds me of like some kind of an accordion. You flip it this way, like this. See that? Watch my finger. Oh shit. See that? Isn't that trippy? I'm good. I just think I'm gonna throw up. Oh. Nope. I just had to fart. Okay, let's get serious now. Does anybody have any money that they're willing to give me? All of it. All of your money, please. I've tried every angle. I've tried to be cute about it. I've tried to be a rough guy about it. I can never get enough gold. So that's why I ask for it. That's all. It's just, I apologize in advance. But I do like gold, and if you have any, just send it my way. There's an ancient form of alchemy that I use to turn it into chocolate milk. And then I can turn around and flip it and sell it for twice as much as it's worth up here on the moon. But usually I just buy it from myself just to keep the books straight. It keeps the feds off my back. Doesn't stop the moon roaches from getting a hold of me, though. Trying to climb in the walls right now as we speak. Terry said that he reinforced the walls, though. These walls haven't been breached in probably like 30 or 40 years. The last time they were breached, it was terrible. It was terrible. But we don't talk about that. Not anymore. Only on Saturdays. Thankfully, on the moon, the week is only 6 days long, so it's, you only get 1 day off a week, but still, it's a shorter week, so it feels like you actually still have a weekend. Especially when you're on Moonbase, or in Moonbase 14, like me, and you're by yourself, and you've been by yourself for 147 years. I can't tell you how bored I am. I'm just thankful that I still have friends. They're scattered. But so is my mind. I'm a scatterbrain. Speaking of brains, got a little scatterbrain going on. No big whoop. All right. And then this thing would come down. Maybe like that. Right? And then, oh yeah. Let's do this. You know what I like most about life? Living. I'm testing out jokes for a new stand-up routine that I'm doing called. I think it's just called Here I Am. Here I am. Here's my jokes. Hey, did you know that at the end of the day, your complaints are worth 10 points more than they were at the beginning? No, that's a bad one. On the way to work today, I hit somebody's dog and kept driving. No, that's a horrible one. That's even worse. Oh, that wouldn't. Yeah, no. Hey, did you know that you all smell like No, that's not gonna fly. Yeah, no. I'm not really good at telling jokes, to be honest. What I would do is if I was a comedian, I would go out on stage and I would just smile and make goofy faces and hope that the audience laughed, because then, and only then, would I understand what it was like to be funny. And that's the only kind of world that I want to live in. It doesn't have to be a big deal, nor does it have to be a big whoop. But it does have to be something that we can all live in and laugh at and make fun of together. Come together and just roast the hell out of something or somebody. With their parental permission, or their permission, of course. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing's funny. Only funny looking. You should see the back of my knee. It's really weird looking. But I don't think it's funny, haha. It's more like, oh, God. What are you gonna do about that? You should probably go to a doctor instead of that. But this behemoth is turning into quite a spectacle, isn't it? Let's see. Let's round that off right there. And let's put a little eye there. Yeah. And then I'll do a nose right there. Right? And then a shadow on the left-hand side of the nose, as usual, which means the shadow would be on that side of the Cupid's bow. It's science in a little demonic handbasket. And I didn't even have to beg. Oh, the flower. Look at this little flower. It needs more petals. Petals are fun. I was about 10 years old when I realized that petal and petal are two different words. And then petal is even another different word from it. I had to be in 3 different situations at the same time in order to figure that out. That was horrible. That was the most wildest summer of my life. Wow. They made a movie about it. I think Stephen King wrote a short story about it or something. It's called The Body or something like that. But I do hope that anybody who is watching this is doing okay. And I don't know. I just hope that you're happy. I hope you're goddamn happy. I hope you... Wait, no, I really mean that. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic. Oh, I thought you were. I thought we were getting all, like, weird and sarcastic and dark. No, I was gonna, like, offer people... I was just gonna let people know that I hope that they're having, like, kind of, like, a good day. That's where I was going. You just went right for the jug. Right for the jugs. No. The jugular. Right for the jugular. I think, people are being nice for the most part, Yeah, I agree. Doesn't mean you have to be. Well, I'm not really mean unless somebody's mean to me first. And even then, I think it's better just to, laugh at them and find out where they live and then wake them up in the middle of the night making a horrible, horrible noise like... like that, just making that in their ear, like right in the dark, right in their ear canal, in the middle of the night in the dark. Just see what they do. That would freak me out. Yeah, no, it's freaky. I can laugh like a baby, and I can cry like a baby too. I know you can. It's freaky. I don't want to hear it. Stop. It's really creepy when you do that. I know. Okay, make it laugh, because now if I can't just have that cry as the last thing I heard. So make it laugh now. There you go. Now I feel better, at least. It sounds like the baby came back and it had like the final word. Seriously, friends. I've had deep philosophical conversations with babies using those techniques. And they're a lot smarter than they let on. But I do hope everybody that's watching this is doing all right. I hope this finds you and your family well. Not in a well, but out of a well. Nothing having to do with like a well, but I hope you are good and safe and happy, content. The world is funny. That's why I was trying to start this whole thing off as a stand-up comedian, because comedians are just people that usually you can relate to. You don't have to think about it, not very much. But because at the end of the day, hey Mallory, how you doing? Funny meeting you here. That's really quite odd because I just wrote a song. I don't even know if it's a real song yet, but it was going like this, I think. Mallory, 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 Mallory said hi, Mallory. Something. It's when I just wrote a song called Mallory Kang, and as you know, about 36 years ago. And that's the weirdest thing because fast forward 36 years, and then I meet somebody on the YouTubes, and their name is Mallory Kang too. And these I have like 25 songs. They're all called Mallory Kang, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 25 or 27 or something like that. I think it gets more and more every day. It's technical mumbo jumbo, but at the same time, it's the kind of stuff that my fans have come to look for and heed in my teachings and in my preachings. More like cheatings. In my cheatings. Because all I do is borrow this mumbo jumbo from all sorts of other people, friends. Y'all know this. That's why you come here. I'm like a Cliff Notes version of Frankenstein's monster if he was an anti-intellectual scumudgeon, if that's a word. If it's not, we just made it up. You and me, Mallory, all the way to the grave. That's really dark. I didn't mean that to sound so dark, really. Like a grave full of those little plastic balls where you jump around like a playpen. Yeah, that's right. Just with flowers and puppies and stuff. Yeah, that kind of grave. Anywho, I just like the sound of my own voice. Y'all know that. My name's Story Grove. I've been there for 139 years now. And I'm just sitting in this playpen full of balls up to my elbows and balls, and I can't even figure it out. But I'm working on it, just so you know. Just so you know. See the nose? I'm working on that nose. Maybe just some little lips. Maybe that nose just needed some lips to bounce off of. We all need some lips to bounce off of. And then teeth. And then that. I had an interesting day, friends. It went from bad to holy shit, I can't believe that it worked out so well within a matter of an hour. I had one of them days. I tell you what, gods were on my side. All those damn gods were on my sides today. Especially St. Christopher. Golly gosh darn dang. I ain't no Catholic, but holy moly. For 25 minutes today I was. God bless America, amen. Let's draw. I came here to do two things. Say thanks to St. Christopher, chew some bubble gum, and draw. Looks like I already said something to Mr. Christopher, and I just ran out of bubble gum. Let's draw. God dang it. Here we go. Hold on to your britches. Just a little face there. Bottom lip. Her bottom lip. wanted it to be darker in there. That way that eye pops out a little bit more. Do y'all procrastinate like I do? Golly gosh darn dang. I've been procrastinating ever since I don't even care to even think about caring about how long I've been procrastinating. I don't even like doing that. I put off even calculating that. I procrastinate procrastinating. You know that much. Oh shit. Didn't mean to drop that. Or cuss. I didn't mean to say the shit word. Sorry, folks. Can't believe the shit word came out from behind my mouth and said hi to everybody. That was embarrassing. It's like I have no control of my emotions. I'm sorry, folks. I'm ugly when I cry. Let me suck this up really quick. I'm gonna need my glasses. Okay, here we go. That's better. Okay, folks, we're good. We're good. Where was I? I think I was drawing a third boob, like from that movie Total Recall. Should have been called Total Boob Patrol, because that's really what that movie was about. If we look back in time about it, just should have been called Boob Control Schwarzenegger. Son of a gun. No boob patrol. That was a daydream of mine. I was 10 years old when that movie came out. Me and my brother, and my sister, and my other sister, sometimes my other brother, lived in Davis in California. That's where I got this accent. I lived in Davis for 17 days. Picked up this golly gosh darn accent right off the tip of my tongue. And everybody else's for that matter. Oh, those were the days. Practically raised by the cornfields. Children of the corn, they called us. But we didn't want to say it too much because we didn't want to get sued by Mr. King. Yeah, we snuck into that theater so many times. Saw Total Recall about 20 times that summer. 17 of those times was free. Because somebody would go in and open the door for us little kids that were waiting out back. There weren't no cameras back in those days, kids. Cameras everywhere nowadays. We used to sneak into movies all day long. All day long. Sometimes we would just stay in the theater and it would just start over. They wouldn't even check. Those days are long gone. We used to go to the bank next door and take money out of their vault. Go get some Whoppers at the food court and walk our silly little butts over to the movie theater and bribe the movie theater technicians into letting us film the movie while we were eating our burgers in front of the movie theater. So we didn't have to even go in. We just set those projectors on stun gun and we just walked away. And that's how we made our millions, and that's how we made our fortune, and that's how we created world peace on planet Earth. What's that, Terry? I'm getting something in my ear, folks. Terry's saying something in my earpiece. But that's dimension. Oh, right. This is dimension 6. Yeah. They're still in 2025, and shit still rolls downhill. Oh, okay, right, okay. Sorry, folks. I thought I was in another dimension there for a second. This is dimension 6. Yeah, world peace hasn't happened yet on this planet, in this version. So, do apologize about that. I would say I was getting ahead of myself, but that's not really it either. Getting another dimension of myself. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't roll off the tongue quite like the other. But it's like an alfalfa graveyard in the middle of the summertime. I used to roll around in alfalfa fields before the big war of 1812. They came and wiped out all the technology from our backyards. Sewer rat tastes like pumpkin pie. But I wouldn't know because I'd never eat the filthy little bastard. A lot of them did, though. It's really not worth talking about. I'm sorry. I had to eat my own foot. Sorry, folks. I'm not trying to be all dark and defensive. I had to eat my right foot as well. Golly gosh. Said I wasn't going to get negative, bring up the past. I also had to eat both my knees. That was the worst summer of my life. But it ended with a big water sled. And one of them called slip and slides? Yeah, on a big old grassy knoll. That's how I lost the rest of my legs. But still, it was fun. Got wet, had some fun. Have you ever been on a slip and slide? Those things are dangerous. Sure are fun, though. It's worth the risk, really. It was the summer of 1863. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. I'm going to give this little devil some horns. Right there. And then a little shadow. A big shadow. There we go. Who's giving me some hearts? Who's doing that? Don't make me blush. You little critters. Critter from another get glitter. Critters from another glitter. No, litter. Critters from another litter. That should be like a thing. We should all start saying that like all the time. You're my critter from another litter. I sure do love you, Rex Tony. Thank you, Barbara Sarah. Love you too. And the children. Jeb, Rex, Tony, Sarah Jr., and little Billy Cat. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, Billy Cat. Why do you call me that? Well, you look like a cat. Cat. I like, you look like a cat, son. Oh. Cool. No, it is cool. You got retractable claws and everything. It's really cool. I can dig it. I can dig it too, Dad. Oh, I know, buddy. I was just telling Billy Cat that, I know that you can dig because you look like a dog. That's all you do in the backyard. You just dig away. You just dig, boy. Dad, what should I do? You go and maybe just sharpen your claws out back too. Just get some sun, Don't go too far. Farming maggots likely to track you down this time, and well, you know what happens next time he catches you. That's what he said, so just don't go too far. Sorry, folks. Just talking to the kids. Love you, Daddy. Love you too, boy. Say hi to your mom for me. Where is she? Oh, she's out in the gutter somewhere. I don't know. Sewer. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I've been reading that book, It, so my mind is in the gutter. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get just a little bit distracted. And I really did put those glasses on, by the way. I forgot. I'm like, why is it so freaking dark in here? I don't fool around, and I'm probably the most honest content contender on YouTube that there is. I'm a wrecking ball. mostly a wreck. A wreck, not erect. Just not that kind of a show. Not that kind of a club. This is Art Club. That little face is really chilling me out. It just makes me want to talk in a lower, more chill voice. And just say, yeah, I can dig it. Just a little bit of an ear. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right there. And of course, the little curl. Ears are the weirdest things, too. And that right there. Oh. A little earring. Why not? go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then darken that just a little bit. Add a little bit more there. Because then it also looks like hair. You know what I mean? Draw the back of the head, the side of the ear. There we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yes, perfect. There you go. Back of the earring, side of the earring. All right. It's coming together, I think. There we go. I am going to go and check on the Shark Tank and see if it's still up and running. So I hope everybody is having a good afternoon, and I will talk to you very, very shortly. Like about 2 feet. In about 2 feet, I'll talk to you. Okay? I hope everybody's taking notes. And taking names. Goodbye. 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 Oh yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna go. I had a whole song worked out and everything, a whole routine, but I hope you're happy with yourselves. No, I really do. I hope you're all safe and happy and finding some peace on this weird afternoon or morning or day or night, wherever the heck you are in this big, crazy, wonderful, weird world we live in. But most importantly, I love you and thank you for the company. You be good to yourself now.